My name is Chris Haskell, and I'm a reporter for Real News Tucson. And today I went down to the U of A and asked some people some questions about the presidential election for 2008. Take a look. Okay, and you're going to be voting in the upcoming election?
Yeah.
Okay, and who are you going to be voting for?
John McCain.
John McCain, and can you tell me why?
Just because my dad's actually an elected Republican official.
Okay.
That has a lot to do with it.
I'm kind of torn right now. I'm leaning more towards Obama.
Are you worried about Iran as a threat?
Yeah, I'm worried about them as a threat towards Israel, for sure.
You have ties to Israel, or you?
Yeah,
Yeah, gotcha.
that's pretty much it, I guess.
Democrats or the Republicans.
Okay.
I'm going to go with, I was a Ron Paul supporter for a long time,
Okay.
and still am, but he's not running, so I couldn't tell you yet who I'm going to vote for. I might write him in, actually.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
option.
East of the start finish line. If you look for it, it's over by that big bunch of cones that are over there. Gotta buy all the fruit, which you'll see if you. First place, Rafael Escocena. Second, Hector Rainbow. Large group of cyclists right here coming across.
Can't find the Ron Paul march, huh? Nothing on the news. Gee, that is very surprising to me. Why, no, I don't buy into the theory, the conspiracy theory that the news stations aren't covering Ron Paul. Do you buy into that? We're getting the real news, right? Sure. Hi, we're here, April 15th, Tax Day. This is Real News Tucson, Chris Haskell, and we're here at the Free Speech Zone. headquarters here to get the commentary on the boat fraud that has been committed, now confirmed. And let's go on in and let's see what the Republican Party has to say. Let's keep rolling. Trying to remember your remote recording, so we're ready to go. Hello. How are you doing? Hi, this is Chris Haskell with the Real News Tucson, and we're here to interview the people from the Republican Party about the vote fraud that has been committed and the votes that were not counted in New Hampshire. Could we get your guys' opinion on the... Well, we wanted to know...
You didn't call ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We just wanted to know...
No, the chairman of the party is not here right now.
Are they in the middle of working on the vote fraud right now?
I have no information on it. Do not speak for the
Okay.
party.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you. This is Real News Tucson, and you have it from the Republican...
It leaves a trail across the sky.
For years, viewers have been telling me it's a cover-up.
Chief meteorologist Chuck George investigates the scientific facts behind the Contrail controversy. Tonight, live at 10 on KOLD News 13.
First Alert Chief Meteorologist Chuck George is here now with some answers.
There are a lot of opinions about contrails out there, guys, but we went digging for the science. We wanted to find out what's fact and what's fiction. Solar radiation management, population control, weather control, even biological and chemical warfare. Chris Haskell is a Tucson resident heading the movement here on chemtrails.
They're spraying barium and aluminum powder, and they're doing this to control the weather.
So we went to ask some questions. Does the government have a secret plan to control the weather? Fact. The government has thought about and experimented with weather modification in the past. But also fact, the Air Force has stated on more than one occasion that there are no experiments going on.
Anybody can take a look at the skies for themselves and tell the difference between what is a contrail and what is an obvious 50-mile-long plume coming out of the back of a plane that's being sprayed, that gets larger and larger and literally makes itself into a cloud.
Need more opinions? They are all over the net. But here's the opinion of the leader of the University of Arizona's Atmospheric Science program.
They are formed from the condensation of water vapor coming out of the jet engines of those airplanes.
Yep, that's a contrail. We talked about that. So is there something secret or scary going on?
There is no conspiracy. There is no conspiracy. There is no conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. We've been hearing about this more and more, and we get a lot of emails about this, and I know we've had conversations. Does that mean that more and more people believe that these are chemtrails?
Well, there's been a movie that these groups have made about it. They've posted it on YouTube. You're seeing signs around town that tell you to Google what's in the sky or what are they spraying on us. I think there probably are more and more people saying this, and I just met the gentleman tonight who leads the Tucson group. Mm-hmm. He really believes it. He really does.
Here we are at the Rick Santorum event right here. Take a look. Does anybody see any Santorum signs? I don't get it. Oh, there's a Santorum sign right there, huh? No! Hey, look at that! They finally got you a couple of times. What? I believe that's beautiful, huh? And welcome to my Haskell Films Real News Tucson channel. What we're talking about here today is I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual, and I pulled it off the internet, but shorten it down to where you're going to see the Tucson City Council talking about this resolution that they passed on February 20th, 2013, talking about what was on an InfoWars report and a lot of other channels that I've seen talking about this resolution. And I will show you. Take a look.
I'm going to take item 9 and then return to item 8. Item 9.
Resolution supporting the mission of the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. Report from City Manager. Resolution number 22006.
We're here today to find out exactly, or if anybody knows what it is that's being sprayed on them out of these airplanes. Let's talk to some people and see what they think about it. For Real News Tucson, we're an internet news station. Well, no, real news won't talk about it.
Right.
So we need the real news to cover it. I don't know what's going on.
Like they're seeding or something.
Yeah, but
I am known for sticking to principle and not flip-flopping. I am absolutely opposed to a national ID card. This is a total contradiction of what a free society is all about. The purpose of government is to protect the secrecy and the privacy of all individuals, not the secrecy of government. We don't need a national ID card. The freedom.
Walgreens, we got right here. Pharmacy, yes. So what do they got? Look at this, back to school immunizations, yes. They're going to go ahead and poison our children for a nice price. It's very nice that they do.
The GMOs have got to go. Hey, hey. The GMOs have got to go. Hey, hey.
Well, you know, it's a chemical they put in our food.
Yeah.
And we don't need chemicals in our food. We just need food. Real food, pure food.
What's your name?
My name is Mario.
All right, thank you, Mario.
Thank you. Chris, is it Chris?
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice sign. Okay, little warning going out there to folks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, Real News Tucson. Yeah, and there's the stencil. That's what I cut out. Piece of paper, basically. These are a few older stencils here. One or two, would you say? There's a newer one. Yeah, that's work of art there. Nice sign. I think it's a bit large. February 27th, Wednesday. February 20th, and now it's 2 o'clock. Wow. Stopped snowing for a few minutes. So if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, make copies of it, acquire a copy. Tell your friends to watch it. Make sure everyone you know has watched this movie. Watch it. Make your own decisions. Don't believe me. We're done. The people are not going to take this anymore. One of the stories the mainstream media didn't tell you about this weekend. Very interesting one that I noticed. Black Friday, the entire city of Tucson, Arizona was covered with signs just like this one here. Hey, who do you work for? Hey, are you a Tucson police officer? What company do you work for? Yeah? Man, can you tell me what company you work for? Do you work for Red Flags or ATS? Thanks for watching. That's Chris Haskell reporting from Real News Tucson. 5 stars for Ron Paul.